Hello everyone, this is Garrett and this is Super Panda Adventures, and last time we played, I did a bunch of stuff. I got this thing that was pretty cool, and I don't remember if I ever mentioned that the cat actually comes back again here, but she is definitely protecting the village now, and she has her home back, because everyone that you basically save gets their home back. Well, they rebuild it, I guess, but not really important right now. We're just gonna leave. We're going back to space because we have unfinished business there. Which is, this, that, what, and whatnot. Like, we got the cape, which was kind of the main reason we went back to Earth, I guess. So, there you go. And now we're back here to talk to this dude. Hello again, Jules. I'm Fu, by the way. Glad to see another student of Master Wushu. He trained me to see the truth before he had to leave this planet a long time ago. Yeah, me too. Unfortunately, the robots have found and captured our princess. And Tyler. Did you say Tyler? That must be the guy who the robots turned into a new work slave for them recently. So it is true. The sage was right. They have brought Tyler here and replaced him with a robot. Where is he now? The management overwrites the memory of a person and puts him into a cheap apartment in Mega City. I can't let that happen to Tyler. I will get him out of there. Be careful, Fu. Mega City is the heart of the robot empire. Leave the outpost and go east. Good luck. Now, we could do that, but if we try, then there would be a big blockade. Also, there's a power up here, just in case you didn't realize. There would be a big blockade blocking us from going east, and that would be rather unfortunate. So, we are going to do something else first, which is get this power orb over here. Because the more power orbs, the merrier, after all. And there is actually another thing that we can do here, now that we have the infamous double jump and triple jump at this point, really, but also, I still have points to put into things. And I like armor, so I'm going to put it into that. But there's a guy here with an exclamation mark above his head, and he surely has something interesting to say. Hello, Panda. Beautiful weather, isn't it? Yes, very pretty today. Hello there, Mr. Robot. Oh, Panda can see behind his robot's clever disguise with the glasses and stuff. Interesting. So, are you another evil robot that is part of this management on this planet? Why are you robots so evil? No, this robot does not like being evil. This robot wants to invent, so... Wait, what? This robot wants to invent, so a robot reprogrammed itself. Really? I didn't even know you could do that. Well, this robot is different. This robot wants to do good and help sheep and invent awesome stuff. That's so nice to hear. Maybe you can even help me bring this management down and free the planet. Yes, robot helps Panda, but first robot need help. Panda, please collect 72 bolts for robot, yes? I guess that's... What? 72? Oh boy, I can only hope they are not scattered too far away from here. And suddenly bolts everywhere. Now, this is not really very hard. There's a lot of bolts in the way, but we're going here first because there's things. For the safety of all employees, please remember that you can hold the jump button to fall slower. So, you can't technically get here without the cape. Like, if you get the, that, then you can just jump up here. And you'll just fall down, and you'll be really sad as to why you won't fall down slowly, even though the nice sign told you so. But that's fine, because we do have the cape, and there's a lot of buttons to press, but as long as we don't kill ourselves by accident, we can go over here and grab the Tome of Experience. This relic doubles the experience gain from getting high combo points. And I'm almost certain that it gives you more than double, but honestly, I have no idea, but it gives you a lot, basically. Like, our levels are basically going to be skyrocketing from this point on, because there's going to be a lot of enemies all over the place, and the combo bonus is just going to be crazy. But that was 72 bolts. Wow, that was easier than I thought. I should bring these bolts back to the inventor robot now. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Might as well grab this, because it's not like this place is ever going to be scary. And let's talk to this dude. Yeah, I've collected all 72 bolts for you. Does that mean you're helping me now? Yes, Robot, thanks Panda very much, but Robot needs more bolts. More bolts? Come on, I've helped you and now it's your turn to help me. Deal sounds fair to Robot. Robot helps Panda by hacking security network. I don't know what that means. Panda not able to walk to city, no? Robot hack security. Panda able to go to city. Oh, that does sound useful. So now I can move around freely without being detected by all those robots? Yes, Robot helps Panda. Robot wants to help Panda destroy management. Panda want more help? Yes, that would be very nice. Panda wants more help. Robot makes new deal. Panda meet Robot at old ruins. Ah, God, that voice is awful. But we have a new goal. We now that we helped the robot man, We can go over here. Normally there would be a large fence here that would otherwise be in the way, but thanks to the Mr. Robot Man, we can go there. But not gonna do that just yet because there's old ruins that needs excavating because... Not actually... I don't think we've been here before, and if we have, then it wasn't a very long visit, and we didn't really do a lot. But in case we haven't been here before, then this place is kind of Experience City right now. If you do it right, you can pretty much just combo all the way to all the nice places. But let's talk to the robot some more.
Hello again, Panda. Do you feel like collecting more bolts for me today?
I'd rather go play poker with some llamas.
Panda tries to lighten tension between robot and animal with joke. Panda good guy.
No, actually, Fred and Bill stole me some coins from our last game.
Anyway, robot need Panda to collect 72 more bolts.
Really? Well, I guess robots like to repeat things. Kind of boring, but oh well.
Sweet, sweet boredom. Robot appreciates help from Panda. Be quick, collect bolts.
And suddenly more bolts everywhere. Now, this place is gonna be another one of those. We'll visit it once and then just not for a really long time, and then we'll come back to it eventually. But we also have another quest here, which is getting the magical guitar of some sorts that Mr. Panda Dude was getting, and I need to stop equipping that still because it's kind of useless right now. But yeah, we have a magical guitar to collect, and that is hanging around somewhere over here. Unfortunately, these bolts are pretty good at leading us in the right direction of where we need to go, which is to the left, surprisingly enough. There's a lot of robots here. Like, this entire planet is pretty much just robots and nothing else, for the most part, at least. And yeah, just be careful that you don't accidentally die, because everything here is going to deal a lot of damage. And it would be kind of sad if you died, so preferably don't do that. Now, I'm going to go away from the bolts for a while, because there is something here which we need to collect, which is a blue key. And we're never going to go through that door because it just leads us back to the right, which we're going anyway. But I'm not entirely sure if it's actually faster to go that way because there's still a lot of bolts to collect. And I'm pretty sure that the door is a little bit further to the right and kind of in an awkward area, so I'm not really going to bother with that right now. But there's bolts, so I'm going to bother with that instead because that's basically what we're here for, and these guys will never stop being annoying. Please? Okay. Like, sometimes I just like to wait, and it's like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll remove my shield, and then there's other times like that where it's like, I found all 72 bolts again. I should bring them back to the inventor robot on the balcony here. And we'll surely do that at some point, but first, we're gonna go to the right here, because we have a blue key, and with the blue key, we can open a blue door. And that dude is basically the worst guy in this game. He throws those things, and you can't just keep him stunned with this attack pretty much indefinitely. And I recommend you do so, because those guys' balls they just destroy the world, and it's kind of sad if you get destroyed in such a fashion, so preferably don't get destroyed. But we do get a lot of combo, but like I did 1,300 damage there, and 338 experience, and the maximum I think bonus you can get is like 5,000, and I think you'll actually get 5,000 experience for it. And that's pretty good. Like, that's pretty much an entire level up right now, which is nice. And we leveled up, so more points into power armor, because not taking damage for a while is very nice. The more I have that, the merrier, really. And of course, the moment I upgrade it, it doesn't immediately give it to me, which is unfortunate, but you know, that's why we're leveling. But we did just get a red key, so we can go all the way back to the left. You may have already noticed it, but it was just hanging around here. There is a pretty magical looking guitar over here. You got the magic guitar. It kind of looks like a broken ukulele, but hey, it's magic, right? Yay, this must be the guitar Uncle Bob spoke about. I'd better bring it to him right away. And exactly, we have definitely succeeded in our quest, and now we can go back to the balcony where Professor Inventor Robot Man was waiting for us, waiting desperately for us to bring back his things, and I'm pretty sure I just went in the wrong direction, but if I just keep on talking, then hopefully no one will notice this ultimate failure of mine, and accidentally just went here instead. This is where I was going the entire time. I was just trying to distract the enemies by going in a different direction. It's all mind games, you see, and that's how we are going to play this game. Might as well hit this guy to keep my combo going. Probably should have switched different magic, but oh well, it's fine. We don't need experience. We don't need levels up. We can just hit things. We don't need to be more powerful than we are now to beat the entire game. And technically, we don't really need to. It just helps a lot, and it's nice to be helped, really.
Good work, Panda.
What do you need these bolts for anyway? Are you using them for a new awesome invention?
No, robot eats bolts for breakfast. Very healthy for robots. Eat like cereals. Yum.
Why did I even ask?
Panda completes one part of the deal. Robot should now complete the other half.
Yep, that'll be very nice.
But Robot needs more bolts. Robot wants to ask Panda for favor.
See, this is the difference between us. Even if it's not logical for me to help you again, I'll do it.
That's such a nice thing. Robot very thankful. Please meet Robot at Mega City next.
Alright, Robot. I'll see you in the Mega City. And that's precisely where we're gonna go. We have nothing more to do here. So we are just gonna go back, talk to old Bob, get him back his wonderful ukulele, which is totes a magic guitar after all. And I'm sure he's been waiting for this his entire lifetime. Let's ask and see how he's doing. I found the magic guitar you were talking about.
Really? Wow, are you some kind of pro in this finding things business? Show me the guitar. That's not a magic guitar, Foo. That's just a broken ukulele.
Oh, I knew that.
Really? So where is this magic guitar?
Just wait a moment. I'll go get it this time. Yeah, it was too good to be true. Sadly, our broken ukulele was just a broken ukulele and not actually a magical guitar. But it doesn't hurt to dream. But both the robot and the guitar are somewhere in this mega city over here, which has pretty good music. This entire game has good music, but this is also good music, which is nice. There you are. Okay, what do you want from me this time? Let me guess. It has to do with collecting bolts.
Panda guessed correctly. Panda is very smart. Robot is impressed.
Well, you robot guys are kind of predictable. Anyway, should I start looking for them here?
Not exactly. Robot has red key. Panda take red key. Panda open red door. Find bolts.
And this is the last time you want me to collect bolts for you, right?
Yes, Robot has very nice reward. Good and helpful invention for Panda.
And we get the red key. And yeah, I definitely recommend doing this before coming here because the red key, there's a lot of red doors in this area. And you can't technically continue with the main quest without doing this. It's just really, really annoying to do so because, yeah, there's so many red doors and they basically lead to stuff like shortcuts and just overall nicer areas. And, you know, helping people out is always nice, and I kind of went in the wrong direction, which was kind of silly. But it's fine because I think I should go to the right. I should stop getting shot and just go to the right. Get these bolts over here instead. We'll go to the left eventually. Don't worry about it. Just gonna kill these guys. Try not to get killed yourself. Always nice. Gonna be a bit more careful with my health from now on because it is getting kind of low. And preferably, I don't want to die because then I have to do stuff over again and that makes me rather sad. So, yeah, gonna be a bit more careful now. Unfortunately, they drop a lot of items and the fact that they drop... The fact that my health regenerates by itself anyway is quite nice as well. Now, here is some things. Normally this would be closed if you take the normal way unless you take some annoying side paths, and I don't want to take annoying side paths, but fortunately, we had the red key, so we don't need to worry about such shenanigans. And having the red key also allows us to get that blue key over there, which is also good, because it takes us to a place where we can only go if we have the red key. And therefore, it was all worthwhile doing all this nonsense for the evil, evil robot man. Who is probably not really evil, but he seems kind of evil, but that's just because every robot in this game has been evil so far, and it's just hard to believe who is who these days. But, just keep on going. The red key is right over there. We can see it with our vision, and it is waiting for us carefully and slowly. Quite statically, in fact, if you will, but it is floating up and down, so it is somewhat slowly, I guess. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore, but that's fine, because we got the blue key, and we just leveled up. So, we could put a few points into block mastery, because why not? Having some extra block mastery never hurts as well. And we'll probably just try to keep it a little bit more stable between block mastery and the power guard thingy, because the power guard thingy is really quite nice to have. And I like nice things, so I'm just gonna keep it like that. So, we just picked up a bunch of bolts and we just kind of left it at that, but there's still a lot more bolts to collect. But having the blue key opens a few more possible areas to us. And we could have just taken the red key door, but this seems like an easier route really, so just gonna take it like that. And having picked up those, I don't think I'm gonna bother with all the coins anymore because we're not really going to find any more shops. We could just go back for it if we really want to. But personally, I don't really find it too necessary at this point, so I'm just going to keep on going. Like, the best thing right now is pretty much just the health items and the mana items and stuff. Well, not really the mana items, just the shield items, rather. Because experience comes in much better ways of acquiring it. As just fighting pretty much that robot alone gave us 2,500 experience bonus. And that's kind of nice. It gives us so much more than a moon, which is good. So for now, I'm just going to leave it like that. This area is a little bit easier to come from the bottom because there's a lot of bounty things, but at the same time, it does make it a little bit easier to grab all the bolts this way. Alright, this is it. I'm getting tired of collecting these. Better go see their inventor robot again. And we're invincible while we're talking to ourselves, which is good because that guy was trying to hit us. And he still managed to do so in the end. Like, that's not really the point, but we did manage to avoid one of his attacks, and therefore it was all worthwhile. And now that we have the red key, there is something waiting for us over here. But first, we're going to kill all these dastardly people. Very much trying to destroy us as well, so it is not a mean thing at all to kill them. Not at all. Don't worry about it. And I'm very glad that stunning them makes us invulnerable to their attacks, because it makes things a lot less scary. But what's this? You got the magic guitar. This looks much more like it. Better ring this to Uncle Bob. Mega cool. Mega cool indeed. But yeah, that's kind of what we came here to do. So we can go back and bring the bolts to the robot man and bring the what's it to the who's it was it and claim our rewards for doing just that. And I believe Mr. Robot Man is right here. Here are your bolts.
So many bolts. Robot likes bolts. Bolts very good breakfast. Yum.
So are we done here?
Yes, Panda deserves compensation for time and effort. Robot has nice invention for Panda.
Awesome. Where is his?
Robot has invention in Sheeple Outpost. Panda, come see Robot there.
May have been a typo, but I'm just going to assume that that's just something they say in the Great Panda Lands. Where is his Sheeple Outpost? We have some things to collect and things to give back to the world. I found it, Uncle. I'm not so sure about that, Foo. Let me see the guitar.
Holy voly. Voly? You found it, Foo. This is amazing.
Really? This is the white one? Awesome. I hope you like it.
Yes, this guitar is just wonderful. Thank you so much. Take this reward. It's the least I can give you for it.
You've got the bomb amulet. It gives you the power to smash bomb blocks to make them explode.
Thanks again, Foo. I think I'll go back to the bamboo village now. The air here gives me headaches.
And yeah, these are now basically switches in a way. And we can open some extra places we weren't able to open before. But let's see what Robot Man has to say.
Panda was very helpful for Robot. Robot will not forget. Robot will help Panda.
Thanks, Mr. Robot. Collecting all these bolts without any pockets was not easy.
Panda take blue key. Robot has hidden very good invention. Panda may take it.
What is it?
Robot invention makes invisible things visible. Many hidden things appear everywhere.
That sounds very interesting. Thanks a lot, Robot, and behave.
Robot will not turn evil. Evil cannot win. Robot realized. Robot smart. Goodbye.
And we got the blue key. And there's a thing here. You got the tech goggles. These high-tech invention makes it possible to detect the invisible. And we will see that in just a second. Does he have anything else to say? Nope. So we will see it right now. So there are some hidden blocks in the world. And if you get close to them with these goggles, you can jump on top of them. And without the goggles, you can't jump on top of them because that's how invisibility works. But having gotten that, we can go back to the mega city because Tyler is still hanging out there after all. And I believe, do we have? No, we only have 4 orbs right now. But I can put that in that, and therefore it was not worthwhile to press the start button. There were a lot of double negatives in that sentence, but that's fine because it's totally grammatically correct and no one will mind. But we have to turn on the blue switch again because we left the area and there is a switch that we need to get through. So, gonna go back to the bottom. I'm not really sure if this is really the most efficient way of doing it, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything will be okay. In fact, we can probably just actually go back up here and it would be okay because we press the switch. Also, hidden blocks, which I just remembered existed, which are pretty hard to see. Like, you only barely appeared on screen, but there is another power orb. None of these things are really mandatory, but The extra upgrades are always nice, and having the Dragon Sword, a legendary blade, is the ultimate weapon. Cuts through any tomato and robots no problem. Is a nice thing to have. Does a little bit of extra damage. Not super noticeable or anything, but it looks a bit cooler, so that is really all the reason I need to use it. But we just press that button, and therefore we can continue going to the right. I really love having the triple jump because it makes navigating everything just a little bit more easy, a little bit more manageable. And another power-up up here, which is fairly easy to miss unless you jump. But if you don't jump, then it is pretty easy to miss, you guys. And jumping is not a very common thing you do in this game after all, so yep, pretty easy. But let's try to kill these guys, get as much experience out of this place as possible. And of course, immediately run out of our bonus the moment we say that. And Tyler is hanging out there with his beautiful new outfit, which is looking quite stunning, I must say. But I wonder if Tyler feels the same way. We must talk to him and figure this out. Tyler?
Why, hello there, Mr. Panda. How's it going?
Tyler, I'm so glad to see you. It's me, Foo. Don't you remember me?
Whoa, calm down. Only one thing at a time.
So, you can talk? I think I'm having a deja vu.
Wait a second. You seem familiar. Have we met before?
Yeah, we did. On a different planet. You were an adventurer and you helped me find the talking rock with Fiona.
What? But I'm a software engineer and I live here in this crappy apartment. That's all I know, you crazy panda.
That's not true. The robots have changed your memories. Let me show you a real home planet.
Sorry, Panda. I'm already behind schedule with my work. Maybe my boss can help you. He's in the basement.
I'll talk to your boss. Give me the key to the basement and I'll be right back.
Not really sure why his boss is in the basement, but
not gonna question such tiny details. We're just gonna go into his basement where it seems they're growing trees, which is nice because everything was kind of robot. Is it really a basement? Looks more like a hidden garden, and hey, what are these guys doing here? So this is basically the only place on the planet that has these guys, which is kind of odd. Kind of odd to say the least. Wonder what's going on there. I have no idea. But of course, it's one of these dudes ruining everything. Once again with their little monocle and their top hat, but no. Not gonna let that happen this time. And it's this dude whose voice I've completely forgotten, so I will just improvise. Sage, what is all this? Are you Tyler's boss? Is this my house?
Yes, it is your house. The robots have created quite a good replica of it, don't you think?
You're working for the robots. You betrayed me, and Master Wushu, and Tyler. How could you?
See, the management cares about its workers. See how pretty it is here? They replicated everything.
But it's not real. These are just all creations by the robots. You cannot replicate nature like that.
Why not? Why don't you just live with me here instead of fighting the inevitable? Come on, Fu. Name your price.
You're insane. I would never help you or the management. And now, excuse me, I have to get Tyler away from you.
That's too bad, but don't you dare and take Tyler away from me. He is working for me now.
Not anymore. I'll bring Tyler home, rescue the princess, and bring the management down. Have a nice day.
The management will find you and Tyler and bring you both back to me soon enough.
And that is the last we'll see of him. Yeah, there's not really any boss battle for him for some reason, but that's fine. We're just gonna leave him alone with his little robot buddies. And ask Tyler how he feels about this entire situation. Also, Cherry. Very nice to have, and we're never gonna come back here anyway, so you might as well pick it up now. Let's see what Tyler finds about this entire ordeal. Jump, talk.
So, did you have a chat with my boss?
Yeah, I did. Let's just say he's okay if you miss work in the next forever.
Oh, great. I love missing work. But what's your plan? Are you some kind of alien panda?
Well, you're kind of an alien here as well. It's hard to explain. Hey, Fiona, why don't you say something about that?
What? Oh, hey, Fu, did I miss something? I was just reading this book, and...
Never mind. I was kind of wondering what you were doing inside this black stone all this time anyway.
Hey, I remember that black stone. That's exactly the talking rock that I saw in my dreams. That's so awesome.
That wasn't a dream, Tyler. Don't you remember purple mountains, green grass, blue water, anything of that?
Yeah, it's all become clear to me now. Alright, let me fetch a few things first. Where can I meet you?
Great, just meet me at the sheep outpost. It's near the radio station. I'll see you there. I'm going on an adventure. That's so awesome. I'll meet you at the sheep outpost, Panda. Now, if we come back here later, there'll be a moon here. But I'm never going to come back here later, so if you want to come back here, there'll be a moon waiting for you there with a little bit of extra experience. And that's quite dandy. But I'm just going to go back because one thing that you may or may not have noticed as I opened my inventory over and over again to put points into little levels up and all that is that we actually have all of the items now essentially in the relic thing. At least I think it's under the relics. It might just be under like items or something, but I'll check in a second once this combo has run out because it's going quite well. Let's see how many points we can get before we leave this horrible place. Not much more, I guess, but 1800 experience, quite nifty. But yeah, it's under items. Like, we got all of the things here, which basically also means that we can access every single area in the game now. So, having said that, probably the next video is going to be the great backtracking adventure that I was warning you about, really. But first, we're going to talk to Tyler. Phew, glad to see you again. I'm glad to see you too, Tyler. Looks like you found your old outfit. It suits you. I found it in my closet before I left. Hey, Fu, what does your usual outfit look like? I usually don't wear any clothes at all. Anyway, I'm starting to remember all kinds of things, and I also found this holograph cube. A holograph cube? It looks like the one thing Master Wushu used to record his message. Who gave you this? I got it from the princess when we were in the spaceship. She wanted you to see it. A message from the princess, Maya? Thank you so much.
Is this thing recording? Well, I hope it is. Tyler and I are on the spaceship right now, Fu. Fu, the secret about the robots. I have to get it all out before it's too late, even if you don't believe me. The robots think they are better than nature, smarter, stronger, the pinnacle of evolution in the universe. But I think there's one flaw that makes them worse than any normal life form. They lack any kind of emotions. That's what they visited all kinds of planets a long time ago. They were studying what creates emotions. It was a mystery that they couldn't solve, so they invented a way to steal emotions from others instead. They became addicted to feeling emotions, so they started seeding little forms, all kinds of planets, like ours. That's right, Fu. The robots have placed us on our planet a long time ago so they can feed on our emotions. It seems we're landing soon, Fu. I think I can see a clock tower. Fu, I wish I could see you again.
A clock tower? I remember seeing one in the way to make a city. Is that where they have brought the princess? And that might be where we're going next time. It just depends on what I decide, but for now, gonna take a little break, and the next time we're either going to the clock tower or we're gonna go back to basically every single area in the game that has stuff in it. So, hope you enjoyed so far, and the next time we play, we'll do one of those things. Bye-bye.